for after the city of Albany admitted to failures in 2 employee on-the-job deaths. They've finally released incident reports that share new details in both deadly accidents. Thanks for joining us. I'm Quillen Parker.
And I'm Jamie Worsley. Now, back in February of 2024, Public Works employees Darrious Stephens drowned while collecting water samples in the Flint River during a rainstorm. 10 months later, Sebastian Dykes Jr., another Public Works employee, was buried alive while working on a collapsed sewer. A newly released incident report confirmed there was not a trench box on the scene where Sebastian died. Also, it said, quote, "It took several hours for firefighters to safely add some trench boxes to the area in nearest where Dykes was," end quote. The incident report also stated, quote, "Dykes was buried so deeply that only a small portion of his head and hair was visible," end quote.
Another incident report details that Stephens was reported missing 19 days before his remains were found. It states the employee who was supposed to be with Stephens while he was collecting samples told first responders to, quote, "Usually one person stays inside the truck so paperwork doesn't get wet while the other gets out and goes down to the river with a bucket and rope to get the samples." On Wednesday, Albany City Manager Terrell Jacobs not only admitted to several failures on the city's part, but also promised to reinforce a safer work culture to prevent tragedies like these from happening again.
And want to speak from a place of truth about what happened and a place of truth about what we plan to do about it going forth, and hold whoever we need to hold accountable to address this so it won't happen again. And that's why I think we owe the Dykes family, and I think we owe the Stephens family. So that's where I think we live, and hopefully this will help them, get some closure in regards to that. It never can replace these loved ones that they've lost, these 2 men, but hopefully we can, as an organization, as a city, can do better.
Right now, internal investigations into both Stephens and Dykes' death are ongoing. Along with both incident reports, WALB has received the 911 call made the day Stephens went missing.
And we'll hear that tonight, as well as hear from the first time from the other City of Albany employees, his girlfriend, who says her loved one barely survived the on-the-job accident that took the life of Sebastian Dykes Jr.
We share how he's still recovering months later. That story on WALB News 10 at 5.